Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Yo,
Hey, Mona.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Alright.
yo,
Yo.
Hey.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. So, stomping on worms?
stamping on old worms.
hello.
Hello.
Yo,
Hello.
yo,
Hello.
I'm doing a friend list purge because there is so much. Who is these people? I have no idea. Who
Maybe
is all
all
this?
the people you used to do, what do you call it? Before Mythic Pluses, you used to do those. What did they used to
Open
call
raid.
that? No, well, you did used to use Open Raid, yeah, to do challenge modes, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was doing a lot of them. Like a lot of people from there, I guess. Some of them I remember. I don't let in, but actually, we have one of them is in our guild. He's in the guild still now. It is
Yeah, let
fun.
me just try and take attendance, everybody.
Yeah, I wasn't having a friend list purge since like Wrath, I think, or something like that. So a lot of people isn't there for like for years now.
Alright, if I could get, let me just extend.
What's going on?
Hey. Give us a summon, please, so I can enter first. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
See? Yep, it's okay to enter. Okay, group 7 and 8, you are free to leave the group now. We will poke anybody if we have any changes. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Yeah,
Good luck.
yeah, we'll give you a poke if we need anything. It's possible. Maybe, you never know.
Now it is
There's always
left
tomorrow.
to us to end the doomed plague once and for all.
The seals are broken. The end is here. Come and be the first to receive my gift. You will carry my pestilence and a vast, bubbling,
Hello.
putrid cyst.
Hello.
Cover the world.
Hello, voice of the brave.
Voice of the dead.
Voice of the dead.
F. Sarah, it's working, and also for fruit, it's still working for you.
Yep.
Twerks can have a summon, probably, helpfully.
We don't have a warlock.
Sure, just like always. We never have a warlock. Let's recruit more.
Their instinct. Extinct.
Well, class is so shit nobody plays it, so yeah, I'm not surprised.
Everyone's going from mage. Hard mage.
Yeah, look at all the mages in our.
Literally, half of the raid is mages, another half is rerolling.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make sure everybody knows, they've been changing the lists up for who you need to whisper. You need to go and look at the lists. And
Yes, who your old partner is and who your next group runners are. Change your whispers.
especially if you were whispering me, I'm now in a different group on the other side.
Actually, yeah, the list hasn't been updated yet, so it's still got Valgrash in it, and Elidaz isn't in it.
Alright. Well, Illidas is in.
Not in the ERT note, he isn't. Just saying. Maybe you are on the spreadsheet, yeah, but the ERT note doesn't reflect the spreadsheet, I don't think. Still got Valgrash in it. And Syntax.
With this strange feeling of deja vu that I've been here before.
No, Valgrash is out today. He'll be back tomorrow, so, but he's not here. No, Ross, I think that's probably the first and only time Valgrash has ever missed a raid.
Which list is updated for the orbs? Is it the one on Drive or the one in game?
On the
think
drive.
think they are
because
just working on it.
The RT note is not ready yet.
Okay.
I'm going to straight up disable Scadia for this fight to avoid FPS drops.
Gateway.
It's working. It's working, Ghost.
Except for you're not supposed to whisper me.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
Have you in there?
let me hang on.
Can I get a summon, please?
We don't have
No.
warlocks.
Don't know why, but I can't click any of the summon. It's all grey.
Short hands.
That was Voice of the Grave Rogue.
Amu, what are you doing? Playing chicken? Oh.
It's fine.
No, he's playing Rainbow with the anus. Very funny.
Yeah. Never gets old, does it?
Looks like you're taking a piss into Goat's asshole. Rainbow pee.
Well, it's just making him taste the rainbow.
Okay, Vantus. Vantus. Let's see, how many do I have? I have 6. Anyone else got any answers on them, or do I need to get some out of the bag? Let me get some out of the bag. Actually running quite short. Somebody else want to grab the last 10 in the last tab? One of the other people with access and actors handout. Okay, so trade me.
Cauldron has been put down.
Someone just grabbed them.
Stealthy people who don't tell you. No, I'm not giving one a fear. No fear. It's alright, you can trade me.
What?
I don't know, you ran away.
Oh no, you're busy. Oh. Yeah.
Give me Vantus. Thank you. Ooh, that
I have more.
free shit on the left, guys. It's gone.
I have a spare if anyone's still missing their flask.
I don't have a flask because I'm handing out Vantus, so yes please.
Well, I'll come trade you if I can.
I've got a stupid chicken standing on me for unknown reasons.
There, found you.
Do you need a Vantus? You got one.
I got one. Dang.
Anyone still need a Vantus?
Yes, sorry, I do. I was sorting out my macro.
Do you have one, Rag?
No.
Trade me then. Sound like Ross when you've got a cold.
Oh, he has a cold?
Well,
I thought his voice turned 21.
They finally dropped it, guys. Where are you, son? Okay, that was resetting. So set up. Nobody's doing the right. Oh, yes, they are. Okay. Good jobs. Good jobs.
Gateway.
Yeah, we will be having feasts. Yeah, every try. You're getting to P2, so. Did someone give Rag Vantus?
Did we have a cauldron?
Yeah.
Yes, he put it down while we were doing Vantus.
Around
3 seconds.
Spare, please. Thank you, Elidaz.
Some people missing intellect buff.
I got one, thanks for. Okay, the note is updated. Make sure you look where you're supposed to stand, especially in P2. The orb groups are just copied from the spreadsheet. So make sure that your macros are working. Test them now. And that you're whispering the right people.
Coated fruit.
I should be working fine.
Sorry, I haven't gotten one from you. I think.
Are you on the left side?
Yes, I am on the left side. You should send the your next to me. There you go, yeah.
Okay, wakey wakey. Thank you.
Eggs and bacon.
Well, it's in Greece, I don't think he's going to have eggs and bacon for breakfast.
Here we go. That's one shot.
Easy.
5,
Easy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
Fuck, I forgot.
Watch your
How the fuck did you forget?
knocking back.
Wipe it.
Watch your
Forgot what?
Forgot his gateway.
Boss, seriously, you can't be tired.
The first try. How the fuck did you forget your gateway?
Because I wasn't prepared for the reset, and then I ran and put my
Watch your
circle down.
Yeah, but you don't need your gateway for the reset. You can put it after.
Yes, I know, but I forgot then.
Close the hentai.
Okay, Bill's Repair pillars to us, please. And Vantus runes.
Okay,
augment runes.
one thing, especially for the people that weren't here last week or seem to have forgotten, the Dark Bargains. I'm calling them because you need to be stacked underneath the Dark Young when they happen. Healers, DPS, and tanks. Preferably not tanks, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day, there's not enough damage happening. Do your stuff now, boss. For the Dark Bargain, everyone has to get into the purple circle and take the stack of Dark Bargain for the first and for the third. Do not take 2 in a row or you'll get mind control. I'll call the Dark Bargains, you need to be under the Dark Young to soak. It's very important that you get them because it's a massive damage and healing increased for 30 seconds, so it's not something you can avoid.
Yeah, all healers and ranged have to collapse in on that and then spread back out again. Only people who don't need to do it are the people running the first orbs, which is Bragg and Quillock. They can take the second instead.
So at the start you should all be stacked between the 2 tentacles where I dragged the big ad to. You stand there, you get the Dark Bargain, then you spread out again. And then you DPS the ads, you do as normal, you heal, whatever. And then you take the third one that I'm gonna call, which will be next to Moon, where the tendril will spawn. Just make sure that you all soak it, because it's a very important debuff to get.
Five, 4, 3,
Guys,
2,
eat and stuff.
Bargain.
Watch your
Troop one down.
2 go.
Remember, interrupt at 65%. Don't just interrupt because you're there.
Countered.
Closer. Right there.
Bargain, all in.
3, 2, 1.
Spread out.
No!
Countered.
Group 2 was too slow. I died to damage. Wipe it up.
Watch your
Wipe it.
Watch where you're running your orbs, guys. Don't run onto other people. Once you found a safe space, stay there.
Reset position.
Food just disappeared under my nose.
I ate it.
You ate it all.
Gateway.
No beer for you.
Don't think I have any. Nope.
Gateway.
Melee, remember not to be under the tendril. After you've gotten Dark Bargain, go somewhere. Go kill terrors and stuff. Tendril just needs to be interrupted, not killed.
Yeah, who have we got on interrupt for tendrils?
Tanks.
Tanks.
Me and Rod.
Don't you want to range back up or somebody with a range interrupt?
The boomkins are solar beaming sometimes, but me and Bragger are enough.
Okay.
Poco, do you have a flask?
Yep, sorry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Run out.
Counter.
Run.
Put it in.
Put in. Group 1 done.
Watch your
Counter.
Run away.
Dodge the ball.
A lot of
Watch
people
your
balls.
Counter.
2 people that wipe it up. We have to dodge the balls, guys. We have a run of that. We can't do this.
Wipe it, stack up.
3, 2, 1. Taunt ghost. Run away.
As Rag said, after we take our dark bargain, the ranged spread out and go to the back of the room, to the melee do their own time. And the most important thing is to dodge the orbs then. You will have to move. Everyone gets the orb. Well, 12 people, but the other 8 will have to move. Reset positions.
Gateway. Gateway.
Keep in mind that health pots and health stones are vital for this fight, and we want to try to save them for the third and final.
But obviously, if you're about to die and maybe have the orb, use it as it will prevent the whole wipe. But yes, we want them all ready in P3.
A couple of people got caught by spawner Gahoons there. Again, they are priority for all ranged. They need to be slowed and they need to be focused down, more so than the terrorists whilst they're up. And if you're being chased by one, get away from it, please. 2 people got caught of the first 3 that died.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't fucking pull out. Bargain.
2. Knocking back. Run out.
Counter.
Okay, 2 1 done.
Watch your run away.
Counter.
Goddess, do you have one focusing?
Counter.
Nope.
Bargain, all in. Spread.
3 go.
Run out.
Terrors to the left need interrupt.
Watch your
Can you kick Thunderel? Somebody?
Just wipe it.
Counter. Attention.
Clusterfuck was the orbs.
Wipe.
Watch your
It needs mention all ranged where we stack up for the dark bargain, the first one. Please get away from that entire area after you get the dark bargain. You cannot be there.
You have to go
been
back
mentioned twice.
You have to get back to your main positions. Don't get it, get out. Because we can't have everybody on that side of the room. It's already horrible as it is. Yeah, something's missing from what we were doing Sunday, guys. People were messing about with orbs again. try and get back to where we were.
You need to move in for the bargain, and then once you've gotten the debuff and it's done, you need to spread back out. And if you have corruption, you should be dropping it out the walls, not in the middle of the fucking room. If you get hit by an orb, you make it impossible for other people to dodge the orbs, because as soon as you get hit by it, you spawn free orbs.
Gateway.
And then
Gateway.
you're gonna explode 3 seconds later and spawn an additional 3. So for your fuck up, you spawn 6 orbs. So please watch where you're standing and don't stand in grey balls. This is a heroic.
Gateway.
Just
And don't make Nat Rag speak too much, because he sounds even more pissed off than usual when he's got gold.
Just think of it this way. You get the dark bargain, you spread out, you wait for the orbs. You don't have to DPS, if you ask me, if that will mean you dodging all the orbs and you putting them down at the right position. That's 3 seconds you're not DPSing, just looking for the orbs. Once they're all done, you can go back to interrupting and DPS. So it's 3 seconds of your attention that I'm asking for here. And every time we get a set of orbs, stop your brain. You don't have to multitask. Just think of dodging that and putting the creep in a right position.
Yeah, very important. If you're running and anything focuses you, whether it be a Gahuni or whether it be a Terra, call it.
Codis.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
3, 2, 1.
Spread.
And dodge.
Run.
Group 1 done.
Go to.
Run away.
Counter. Counter.
Back a bit. Right there.
Counter. Counter.
2, 1.
Bargain. Spread.
Ring of peace.
Could you get that laser off the windows?
Counter. Counter. Interruption. Counter. A power matrix is ready for opposition. Counter.
Yes, we're wiping.
Yep.
Oh, is group 2 done?
Yeah, it was done. Group 2 was called for.
We had a tentacle thing to get its cast off, right?
Yeah, but the orbs were fucked again. When you collapse in on a dark bargain, I'm not sure what the fuck is happening, but every time it's happened, someone's spawning orbs in the ring. I don't need to tell you if you have explosive corruption, it'll fucking stack on people, but apparently.
Reset positions, please. Did Bragg get a res? Yeah.
Boss is still dead.
No point resetting with Voss dead. Voss? Looks like he's not here. Okay, it's back. Reset positions.
Gateway. Gateway.
It's a hammer close to the orange marker if you need.
Gateway.
Am I the only one who cannot click it?
No, I can't
click
click
it.
Oh,
It's
that's
gone.
weird.
Eat up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
2. Switch
Spread.
Taunt boss. Run out.
Countered.
Wow.
Watch your
Group 1 done.
Countered.
2 go.
run away.
That's the feast.
Shit.
Yoka!
Yeah. I charged just as he was doing it. Bollocks.
Warriors may charge, right?
Right there.
3,
Countered.
2, 1.
Bargain.
3 go.
Spread.
Stay alive, dodge now.
Watch your
Interrupt D10.
Countered. Countered.
Could you top me up? Or
Countered. Countered. Attention.
Lots of dead health.
Wipe it.
watch your
Wipe it.
Countered.
switch down. Watch your
Don't release.
Reset.
Gateway. Gateway.
You should never go
food down,
next
please.
to the. You should never go near to the Gohoon that's chasing you. Even if it's stunned, it's too risky. So just let someone else kill it.
Gateway.
And make sure everyone gets the weak aura that Hamu just linked, because it puts a purple eye icon on top of the nameplate of the one that's actually focusing, so you know which one you have to run from.
Yeah, it's a really good weak aura. That
So make sure you get it if you don't have it. That's for everyone.
it'll make your life so much easier on this fight.
Don't forget to interrupt and mass stun. This last try we were bad at the orb, so we were also bad at interrupting the time. So at that second time with the second set of orbs, you want to dodge and interrupt. Don't DPS. Dodge and interrupt. DPS especially is not needed then, because at that point we have group 3 running and they will be doing the orb and the beam. So the new tentacles that spawn to the left, so to the left of the big casting one, are really not a priority to DPS, but only mass stun and interrupt.
Yeah, any ones that are left up that spawn before that time, like close to where Gahoon is in the wall especially, need to be.
Oh yeah, those need to be done just before group 2 is done. So while you still have your first dark debuff or bargain buff, those 3 to the right and 2 to the left should be dead already. Intellect? I mean, stamina buff?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
3, 2, switch down.
Spread.
Counter.
Run.
Hell, I got stuck. What? I'm ready.
Counter.
Let's go.
Group 1 done.
Counter. Power matrix. Counter. Counter. Counter.
Bargain, all in. Spread.
2, 3 go.
Watch your
Dodge and interrupt.
Watch your run away.
Need to be done.
What happened to the group?
Yeah.
We need to communicate, guys. If you're running orbs and we have no fucking clue what you're doing, then we can't do this.
If something screws up and you can't do it, then you need to say, and we can see if somebody can help you recover. What happened there then? Because that was... we should have pushed it by then.
That was group 3, that was Chi and Uldir as well. All group 2.
Yeah, no, it was our group. I think maybe I put it in second too early.
Okay, so you put yours in early and then Illidas put in his too late compared to yours.
Yeah, because I got there and I hit the button and I watched him on the map get there. He obviously wasn't ready for me, so it was my bad.
Okay, alright. Just remember to rely on the macro, guys. That's what it's there
Always
for.
wait for the reply, guys. That's why we made the macro.
Okay. Anyway, at least we finally got to a situation where we didn't have people dead or any wipes before we got to that point, which is good.
Gateway.
Repair bot, indeed.
Jeeves in the...
Jeeves is skulled.
Gateway.
Also, please up your interrupt game. There's only 10 people on the list, while at least 15 can interrupt and have stuns.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bug.
3, 2,
Spread.
Counter.
run out.
Dodge.
Group 1 done.
Run away.
Counter.
Switch down.
Counter. A colony troops is ready for opposition.
Nah, I got fucked by Rouge. Might make it.
Bargain, all in.
2, 1.
Spread out.
Group 3 go.
Interrupt 2.
Dodge now and interrupt.
Counter.
Watch all. Run away.
Counter.
Blood.
Colony troops is ready for opposition. Counter.
That's my bad, I got weak.
Wipe it.
Counter.
Stock up and die.
3, 2, 1.
Counter.
Switch down. Watch all.
Does everyone have the Draenor clipping action potions for the possible route?
My Honda Freedom gets me out of it. No, just.
I have a stack to spare if somebody wants.
I have some as well, so.
I have 18.
Just the
if
solo
anybody
runners
needs it.
that need it in case they get rude.
I can't mass res.
Zilla does. Wait for him to get down.
Yeah, I would have been out of range of the res, I think.
No, I can reach everyone from square.
Why can't you mass res? You're alive.
No, it's if someone's hitting the orbs at the top, they can't.
Ah.
It takes me into combat. Okay, there we go.
Reset positions.
Gateway. Gateway.
Also, by me saying up your interrupt game, that doesn't mean interrupting when the tentacle has 0 stacks, just so you can be on the meters for. We're still doing 3 stacks, or that's around 60% health, and then you interrupt. If you find that your ad is being interrupted before you interrupted, that means you need to find another ad. So every pull, try to interrupt the same ad, so people can get used to which ad they're gonna.
A good point to start interrupting is 3-4 stacks. Before then, don't even bother, because the ad gains stacks the longer it's channeling. It's not about how long it's alive. So just interrupt it when it's above those stacks, because it means it's dealing more and more damage.
Well, I meant 60% of the channel left. Or like that. That's about 3 stacks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
Switch
Spread.
Dodge.
Watch orb.
Ready.
Coupon done.
Watch orb.
Only power matrix is available. Counter.
Bargain all in. Spread.
Group 3 go.
Counter.
Interrupt and dodge. Stay alive.
Counter. Counter.
What the fuck? Ah, damn it.
Kill brag.
All on orange. Kill Brad.
Get him up.
Res him. Stay on orange. Ring of peace.
Ring of Peace.
Okay, group 4 start going.
Finish the spawn. Don't get hit. Spread out.
I got the prison, the one that's up here with
Full spread.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
So spawns, finish that.
Taunt boss.
Group 5 go. Oh no, after this.
We have spawns here too.
Taunt boss.
Get on blue, everyone.
Blood.
And Braunchy. Only 1 and 5. Only 1 and 5.
Taunt boss.
Or everyone.
Guys, mustn't do that.
Just reset it, Braga. Reset it, Braga.
Reset. We're gonna die.
Stay alive.
Okay, good. We made it to that phase again. But something we forgot is the blood. Everyone stacks on blue when it happens, same as heroic after the 2 waves. But you shouldn't be soaking the blood feast. There's an order in the note. We don't do like in heroic where we all clear our stacks each time. There's only a set amount of people for the first one, which are in the note, which are the orb runners for group 1 and group 5. So those people should be clearing their stacks alone in the blood feast. No one else should be standing in it. That's because when the ad spawns in Mythic, we kill the ad, so everyone focuses it and kills it. We don't ignore it like in heroic. And then on the second blood feast, we do the same as heroic, where everyone stands in the red circle and clears their stacks, because right after that, the boss is going to get stunned by the big beam and the ad will die anyway.
Yeah, because he gets extra stacks, doesn't it? If more people do it. So don't think, oh, I'll just soak because it doesn't matter. It does matter.
And very important to kill the ad quickly before the third cast. Same as Mithrax's ad on Mythic. And when it dies, it'll spawn 4 spawns of Gahoon, which will have to be killed and kited. Same as in P1.
Gateway.
Can you soak 2 and after you die if you soak 3, or I see my stacks are 2.
You should only be soaking 1 bursting boil and then waiting for your debuff to drop before you soak another one. You can't take 2, because otherwise the dot will keep stacking and it's not healable if you get 2 or 3 stacks. So you take 1 bursting boil, but don't take. You only take bursting boil if there isn't anyone there. It should be 2 people per boil, no more than that. If you already see 2 people there, don't go. If you take 2 in a row, oh yeah, it's not just a dot, but you get mind controlled, so you can't take 2.
Yeah.
So if you already see 2 people next to it, don't go near it.
It picks
You
the
can only
nearest
soak
to.
1.
The weak aura tells you soaking, but you're not unless you're one of the 2 closest people. And if it says can't soak, then obviously you need to make sure you're nowhere near the fucking boil.
You don't have to be right on top of the boil, but it just targets the 2 closest.
Don't forget, we want to kill all the worms before the beam ends, so get your AoE set up out for. Or just don't stand there looking at the sky.
4, 3,
Don't get hit by
2,
spawns
1.
when we're on orange. We had a lot of extra ones because people got hits. Bargain.
3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Dodge.
Pull it in.
Think it. Group 1 done.
Counter. 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
Disregard.
Spread.
Dodge and interrupt.
Counter. Counter. Counter.
Watch all.
Counter.
Run away.
Counter.
Watch all.
Do we kill Braga?
Kill Braga again, yeah. All on orange. Go. Res him.
Run.
Kill the spawn.
You grip him.
Sarah, where the fuck are you going?
And now, group 4 go.
Ah, okay, so I went slightly early. My fault.
Spread out, everyone.
You have an infested on.
Taunt boss.
Make sure you're in your right quadrant. Boils.
Not allowing me to click on the orb even though I'm close. It's glowing orange for the little cogwheel, which means it's close enough, and it will not let me.
Okay, we'll just try and kill the ad problem.
Have you got a potion to
Group 1 and 5 go in.
Taunt boss.
Kill the ad.
Boss. Stop
All
casting.
on the ad. Just reset him. Run up the hill.
Stop casting.
You need to finish off the spawns before you go running off to your...
Nope, yep, that's entirely my fault. I apologize.
Okay. I mean,
Probably
you can go a
bugged it.
lot earlier if you know you're not gonna be focused by. If you see you're focused by a worm, then it's safe for you to stay on orange. We kill your worm, and the moment you see the worm is dead, right? Like halfway through the beam, if you think it's dead, you can go
Yeah.
back to X.
No worries. Well, I wasn't focused that time until more of them spawned out.
Yeah.
And then it happened, so ultimately I'll just wait anyway, and it's safer. I just want to know why it didn't let me click the thing, even though the cogwheel was on. Seems to be a new one.
Didn't you jump inside the thing you have to interact.
Gateway.
Because you are if you are inside it, it's interactable, but you cannot do anything.
No, you can stand in front of it even and click it. Yeah, it's no problem.
No, I think he means if you're in it, literally you're clicking it and you can't do it, but you weren't in it to it.
Yeah, so
Well, I
what
was still a
Bronx-
yard and a half away. I wasn't inside of it anyway.
Actually, what Bronchi said, Group 5 or Group 4 only needs to be kind of fast the second time around they run. So, because we wait for Group 5 to get into the Blood Feast later, so don't feel the pressure to be as fast. But then Group 5, after you're done, we go back to fast orb. And so we don't forget, like last time, Bragg and Kiliak, you're running Group 1 again after Group 5. So Rag, be sure for you to have the ad, and not. Although we won't have a single ad then. So no, yeah, right. Forget it. But Bragg, don't forget you're running again.
Yeah, I know. Just right after the dice, I should run, right?
5,
Yeah, that should be the time.
1.
It's the same as last week. Bargain.
3, 2. Switch down. Position.
Dodge.
Ready? Press it.
Group 1 done.
Watch orb.
Counter.
Switch down.
Counter.
A new power matrix can now be
Countered. Countered. Countered.
3, 2, 1.
Group 3 go.
Spread.
Counter.
Dodge and interrupt.
Watch orb.
Diffuse magic.
Lot of worms up now.
Spirit Walker.
Just dodge.
Countered.
Attention.
Watch orb.
Eruption needs to be interrupted. Good job.
Counter.
Some very fast spawn.
Switch down.
Counter.
Slow them.
All on orange. Go.
Watch the balls. Sounds really weak.
Ring of Peace. Ring of Peace.
Kill them all.
Ring of Peace.
Okay, Group 4, get ready.
Spread out. Everyone, get to your side.
Iron Bar.
A power matrix.
Save your
is
cooldowns
ready
for the ad.
acquisition.
Taunt boss.
Boils.
We're done. Go next.
Taunt
Wait for
boss.
the soak next group.
Careful, they're very close together.
All on blue.
Blue.
4, 3,
Taunt boss.
1.
Blood feast.
Only Group 1 and 5.
Spread out again. Boils.
Need one in the back.
Take the ad. Spread.
Stop casting.
Kill the ad.
Taunt boss.
Come on, ad.
A new power
Stop
matrix
casting.
can now be
Taunt
Getting the
boss.
boss.
Diffuse magic.
Stop casting. Taunt boss.
Spawns. Kill them.
Mind controlled.
I have to go and run.
Kill the spawn.
On, next group.
Group 1 go.
2.
Feast. Everyone soak.
Everyone.
I can't suck, yeah? Why?
I found commanding shout. Iron Bar.
A new power matrix can now be collected.
Stop casting.
Lay on hands.
Okay, he said it.
Stop casting.
It was two at the back and only 3 people there, so I got 2 stacks.
Yeah, you do have to be careful. They're very close together, and they're like only 2 people stood in between them. They'll end up being the ones that take everything.
Yeah, so you gotta watch with a lot of people shouting about the heads can soak, can't soak. If you can't soak, you're gonna have to try and move away from them, so that at least enough people are within range for it to. But there was the one at the back. Only one person went to the back to get that one. And there were 2 people standing by the closest one.
Yes, I also got the second stacks. Don't mind. So people, especially ranged, who are in the moon quadrant, you need to be there. And whenever you have a "I'm soaking" yell, you have to actively be looking to soak. And only if you see that 2 people are standing there that says "I'm soaking," can you go back to finishing the ad. Or if you hear someone saying, "We got it covered, moon covered, purple covered," or whatever. It's important we talk.
Also, do shout out where they are.
Should taken the one that was furthest away, because it's always people close to the others, so it's more logical taking the one that's furthest away from the rest of the room.
The thing is there are 2 of them, so anyone who doesn't have the debuff should be moving towards the 2 of them, picking up their debuff if they're one of the 2 selected, and next time if you've got can't soak, you get away. If you've got soaking, go back to the zits again. It's okay if the entire raid soaks the area who's got soaking over their heads. Only 2 of you will actually get the debuff. But if you just avoid it and leave it to everybody else, then if only 3 people go, somebody's going to get 2 stacks.
The thing with the boils is it's a soaking mechanic, but you don't have to stand on top of it, so it's not something we're used to. It hits the 2 closest people regardless of where you're standing. You could literally be running the orb and you don't have to be standing right next to it. You just have to be, if you already have a stack and you've already soaked, you have to be further away from it than the person between you and the boil. And if you don't have a stack, you have to be the closest to the boil that you can be. Like if you're soaking in Blood Feast on blue and there's a boil on moon, you can still soak the boil on moon from blue, so as long as you're the closest person to it.
Yes, which will be the case for the second Blood Feast. We'll get boils and that Blood Feast, which means people who have soaked need to be in the center, where the people who can soak can go around and make a shield, so to speak, so the people in the center don't get a second stack. Which brings me to a point where we always want the Blood Feast to be on blue, not anywhere to the right or to the left, but we need to bait it by going to the moon after the second wave of corruption.
Yeah, when they say only Group 1 and Group 5 soak, those people obviously still have to stay there, but everyone still has to go to blue to stack up, to bait it, to make it happen.
No, he talked about the second Blood Feast.
Do people who are running out have spares? Actually, I think we need. I'm running out too, and I don't have spares.
I'll drop one on the left quickly.
I misclicked and used my own pot flask.
Oh, we thank you for your contribution.
Can't take a spare now.
Cauldron down.
Or somebody take my spare.
Yeah, I got your spare.
There's still flaws in the cauldron.
There's more cauldrons in the flask. What?
There you are.
I'm ready.
Oh, I can't import. Never mind.
Can't you? It's only tiny. Can you? Oh, because it's... Oh, fuck. Alright.
Yeah.
Feels like a virus.
No, it's because it's an officer. Don't have to have that one. It's just for the officers.
Well, that tanked my FPS.
What?
The fuck is that? I went from 60 to 20.
That's alright, it's just important.
I'm getting rid of that.
Oh, didn't hit mine.
I don't know what's happened with Rex. He's probably blaming it on that.
Spooky kill, let's go.
Not Halloween anymore. No spook.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
3, 2. Switch deck.
Spread.
Dodge.
Ready, put it in.
Watch your
Group 1 done.
Dodge.
Oh, fuck.
Run away.
It's a wall going through the middle of the
There's
ring.
so many orbs, I don't know where the fuck they are.
Fine.
Bargain.
Rodrigo.
Spread.
Dodge and interrupt.
There's a spawn chasing right.
Counter.
Res me.
Counter. A new power matrix can now be collected. Counter.
Watch your
I wiped it up.
Wipe it.
The feast of 1,000 years begin.
Shit.
Don't release.
Yeah, coming.
I still see some people not doing a single interrupt there. Shouldn't be the case.
You need to be careful with the explosive corruption. And if you see Torment being cast, especially if that ad has been up for ages, you should be interrupting it whenever you can. And not enough people are getting bargain. I shouldn't need to call it the same exact time, same exact place, same exact ad every try. Should be there.
Ninja's put a hammer in the back, closest to Orn.
It's hammer time.
Gateway.
Well, some people can't get in if they have spawn on them. Depending on where the spawn is.
I don't know if there's a timer for spawn at that point. You might have spawn because you're an idiot and ran into somebody else's orb, but is there a timer for spawn during that?
No, I mean
For
a
what?
spawn of Gahoon.
Oh, you mean a spawn, I see. Well, it depends where the spawn is, surely.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The spawns can also get Dark Bargain on them. So if you drag it through the Dark Young while it's doing Dark Bargain, it'll get Dark Bargain and take increased damage. So if you can manage that, that would be good.
But really, at that point, your main priority is dodging those orbs after you had gotten the... And if you think that you missing the third bargain will make you dodge an orb, then that's a decision you have to make, then not to take the bargain, because in 20 seconds or 15, or maybe even 10, we'll be getting the... Ideally, we want everyone with the bargain, but it's important to have a clear room with no orbs, or walls of orbs.
Yeah, we've got a wall of crap because some people triggered orbs. In that first phase, we had 4 orbs triggered by people running into them and spawning 6 each. So we have 3, that's 18 extra balls.
Resets are done.
Who was that?
That was really does.
It does what?
You didn't tell him he was on the left side again, did you?
Wow.
Well, we lost him.
That's gone again. What did you say to him?
Oh, it wasn't me this time.
Well, he's dropped off Discord as well.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
That was Demona, wasn't it?
No.
Is the left side really that bad?
He's on the right.
He's not on the left, he's on the right.
He's on the right, we did it on purpose.
We made Sarah go left.
I'm here. I assume you're talking about me.
Yeah, we so you dropped, yeah?
I said, who told him he was going left?
What's up? You logging back in? You just lost your...
Yeah, I'll be logging back in. It just went down for a second random.
Okay. Yeah, only 7 people got Dark Bargain on the third one last try. 7 out of the entire raid. I don't know.
Wait for you.
Wait for me? Why me?
No, it does.
Oh.
Someone, oh.
I know, but he's here.
Five.
Kill it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
2, 1.
Spread.
Counter.
Run out.
Ready for the
Group 1 done.
Watch your feet. Run away.
Counter. 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 Counter.
Come closer.
Bargain, all in.
3, 2, 1. Taunt boss.
Spread.
Which we go?
Watch your
Dodge now. It's your.
Counter. Counter.
There's a laser on the right.
Res or
Counter.
Save it now.
Counter. Troops is ready for
run
opposition.
away.
Counter. Counter.
Mona has infested. I'm on the side.
Counter.
AOE incoming.
All on orange.
Last sequence initiated.
Run.
Can we get Hamu up?
Tranquility.
Res Hamu if you can.
Wait.
it's out of range now.
Could we get them here? Okay.
Run away.
Spread out. Finish the spawn.
Get him up now.
Rebuff.
In buff.
Taunt boss.
Kill those spawns, slow them and kill them.
Expert.
We got the back one. Go blue.
All on blue. Stack up.
Taunt boss.
Spread out.
Get out if you're not soaking them first.
Soak boils.
Only two need to.
Taunt boss.
Go at.
Burn the ad. Stay spread.
Soak. One in the back.
Wave coming.
One more.
Casting.
Health club in.
Next.
Kill the spawn.
Next group go. Group 1.
I did whistle.
Everyone in the full pull.
Wave coming.
Okay. Reset the boss. There's no gateway for Braga. Run up.
No, it's chasing Bragg anyway.
Okay, we're getting good.
So if you see, I saw a problem with soaking the boils, especially the second one, because that's the one we get the wave with. If you see another person already running towards it, then just, and you're like in the 5 yards radius from that person, and a wave is about to happen, you have to stop running, because you're both gonna get 3 stacks, or how many, 2 from 1? Also, it will be good, because obviously, if a boil is already, for the people on the boil to say moon covered, or wherever the boil is, it's just so the others can know that they can continue DPSing the ad. So let's
People need to be careful. If you already have a stack, you shouldn't be soaking again, and you shouldn't be within range of 2. But be careful where you're standing. If you don't have to soak, there's no reason for you to be anywhere near those boils. Try and get as far away as you can, just to be on the safe side. And once the horror dies, I have to drag it out, because it spawns a massive puddle of shit and spawns 4 spawns of Cahoon. Once it dies, everyone needs to burn the shit out of those ads from the range. You need to get rid of them. Can't have them chasing people and reaching them.
But we were very close to that second beam. We just need everyone who is important to the ball running to stay alive.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Dodge.
Counter.
Bring it in. Group 1 done.
Run away.
Counter. Only power Counter.
All in for Dark Bargain.
All in for bargain.
3, 2, 1.
Spread.
First king.
Dodge and interrupt.
Countered.
Keep dodging.
Get it.
Countered.
Run away.
Countered.
Hold on, Orange.
Run.
Burn them. Don't get hit.
Okay, group 4. Spread.
Spread out, everyone. Get to your squadron.
Torrent force.
Boils, get ready.
Yeah, I've apparently been stuck by a wall. I can't get.
Got pot?
Torrent force.
No, I'm stuck by the wall. Like.
Okay, let's just practice the ad and then we'll reset after the ad.
Stack on blue, everyone. Spread. Boils.
One to the left, one to the right. Kill the ad.
Torrent force. Stop casting.
I'm a fucking penis.
Yeah, I saw that. Don't think you're wrong.
Torrent force. Stop casting.
What the fuck are you? Okay.
Yeah, Curtis, I saw you run straight into that.
I'm a fucking dead.
Still got to kill a paladin, so it was a good day. So fucking annoying, solo paladins.
You tried? Did you try to bubble?
No, I just was running out and wasn't paying attention. I was more so looking at the health bars instead of what was wrong. My fault. And it's nice to see that the 5 out of the 5 last hits, 4 were guild members. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Gateway. Gateway.
Just remember that if you've already soaked a boil, you need to avoid other boils that will spawn after, like the plague, until you have no debuff. And with the ad that needs killing, it needs to die as quickly as possible, but melee shouldn't be all jumping on top of it when a wave is about to come in. You still need to stay spread.
Repair, if you can.
Is there a repair up? Yep, there he is. Let's have some food, please.
Just one notice for the future for everyone with CDs. So for the first ad that we have to kill, let's try and have your 2-minute cooldowns and your trinkets out for it. And for the second ad, so that's the third ad after the beam, whoever has it, but you should have it if you've saved it, your 3-minute cooldowns. So we kill it as fast as possible as well. And yeah, when the tank starts to drag out the ad, that's around like 10% maybe, it's up to the range to finish. Because it will put down a big creep and it will spawn 4 Gahoonies, which might focus one of the melee if you were following them. At that point, when the tank actually takes the ad out, we will have the third set of boils spawn. So, instead of going to Gahoon, the melee can actually go on the lookout and try to soak a boil. Because Gahoon damage in P2 is really not needed. We need to have him at 90% before the first beam in P2. So let's try and have melee also on the lookout for boils, just before the ad gets pushed out somewhere to the edges by the tank.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargain.
3, 2, 1.
Group 1 done.
Counter. Ring of peace.
Bargain. All in.
3, 2.
Group 3 go.
Counter.
Spread.
Seriously?
Keep dodging. Lots to dodge.
Attention. A new power matrix is countered. 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 Switch down. Countered. Tranquility.
I'm mind control. Kill me.
Stacked orange.
Kill me.
Kill me twice.
Kill me. Kill me.
I found.
Hurry up. Res me.
Ring of peace.
Oh, so that was 2 rings.
Okay, go group 4.
Revival.
You cannot escape infection.
Just reset it.
So,
Life cocoon.
guys, we've got to be careful melee with the orbs. That was a complete and utter shitfest. 6 orbs from 3 people in melee that time. Remember, get in for the Dark Bargain, sure, but get the fuck off of the ads there and off of the tanks, because you give it to the tanks, they give it to everybody. We just need to spread out, right, once you've done that, because
Can we have
3 people got 2 orb hits. 2, not 1, 2.
Can we have a dedicated melee player on Moon? Because we always have 2 tentacles here where I'm running now. Okay, wait, let's start the reset. Sorry.
Gateway.
On Moon, because I can only, when I go back from group 2, I can only interrupt 1. And the other one always casts its full beam. And it almost killed Ming Chao because I got my interrupt off.
Gateway.
But the other one killed OK Man. So if we can have a one
I'm
melee.
usually swinging over there to interrupt it anyway.
Yeah, but you're
I'll
group
try and
3,
do it
so
even earlier.
it takes some time for
But
you
that-
to get there.
That's kind of underneath the Dark Young stack, isn't it?
No,
It's
well,
not.
the Dark Young is going to be in between Blue and Moon, I think.
Alright.
Like, look here where I'm jumping. Like, there's 2 tentacles.
Yeah, it's always tucked into the corner.
I know there's one there because I usually go for that one myself. There's 2 tentacles, but I usually interrupt one and then charge to the next one that's in the blue circle to DPS that, and the other one does get left behind, which must be the one that you're referring to on Moon.
Yeah.
I don't mind going
Well,
on
does-
it myself, it's not a problem. I used to stay on it, but it meant that sometimes I would miss the Dark Bargain, but I can go back.
Most of the reason why melee aren't going on that one, by the way, is because the stacking up on the entire other side of the room happens after the Dark Bargain, and they probably don't want to be running. But
Yeah,
if we
but
can
there's
get it
nothing
down
else we
before
really
that
need to
time,
do. Yeah.
well, there's nothing that stops us from getting it down before that. So
Yeah. So, well, Poco said that maybe he can also try being there. So let's see how it goes.
You can stand there, but I don't want all the melee there, because none of you are aware enough to avoid orbs, and you're just fucking tanks, which is the reason why I didn't want them there in the first.
Well, the Dark Young is at Skull, right?
Kinda around there, but there's the Dark Young, and then there's the Tendril, and then there's 2 tentacles right next to it.
2 terrors, yeah.
Well, for all I care, we just need 1 interrupt there. We don't have it doesn't have to be a melee. It can be
Ranged is probably safer.
a range as well.
I mean, I usually interrupt it when I come back from the orb run.
But it killed you this time, the other one, so you couldn't do it.
2, 1.
Bargain.
Dog.
Ready?
Group 1 done.
Watch out for the spawn.
Bargain, all in.
Group 3 go.
Spread.
And dog.
Watch.
Countered. Countered. Countered.
Watch your runaway. Interrupt 4.
Countered.
All on orange.
A lock is dead, so we don't have the gate.
Okay, we'll just reset. Just survive now.
Watch your feet.
Practice the lead. Push the orb.
Watch your
Yeah, we shouldn't have orbs at this time at all.
Way too many spawns.
Survive.
All this is fucking Syndra Gozer flying.
Oh, let's see if we get stacks here. Crap here. We can still do the tactic where we have one ranged on the ramp and get no stack spider. That's what I used to do in Heroic, so maybe I'll try it this time as well.
Well, it's fidgety and it means you have to tank the boss next to the...
Oh, no, you can tank in the middle, but like if I stay here, I can still get it. Okay, reset positions.
I will say it to him blue in the face. Range, please stay away from the right side.
Yep, this time we had 3 people on the tentacle I talked about, and the ones to the left of it were kept alive, and I think that's what killed Amo and Ming Chao, unless it was the
Yeah,
boss.
I was killed by a tentacle, not sure which one.
Yep, I think it was one in the middle. Yeah, both
Poco.
Ming Chao and Hamo.
Poco, your Cindergosa did almost 1,000,000 damage in one hit and you're complaining that it didn't crit.
Yeah, it can do 2 millions. Why not?
It's one spell.
Yeah.
It's 3 minutes cooldown.
Yeah, well,
Still one spell.
it should be like 300,000 then, maybe.
Well, my 3-minute cooldowns don't do 20%, 25% of my damage.
Okay, resets are done.
Doing more damage to the spawns than the fucking boomy.
Well, I died to a terror there, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he's doing comparable damage.
He did more that try.
Yeah, because he was dead. That's why we didn't kill them that try. We
didn't kill them because there was 20 extra. Because people kept running into them.
Can we please not kill the tentacles before the dark bargain?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Why?
1.
Because the spawns on the bargain there.
Bargain.
3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Watch your
Ready for this?
Group 1 done.
run out. Counter. Run away. Matrix. Counter. Counter.
All in for bargain.
Group 3.
Spread.
And dodge everything.
Interrupt tendril. I can't.
Counter.
Keep dodging.
Counter. Run away. Watch your
Keep dodging.
All on orange.
There's one orb going through. Dispel the Mona.
If you don't have Bloodlust, don't come.
Run. Run away.
The fuck's the ring guy?
Finish them off. Group 4 go.
Yeah, it really slowed down. Clear your damage meter.
Finish them off. Spread up.
It's not even on for me. I disabled scatter.
Kill this Gahuni.
Taunt boss.
You're not able to do it.
Okay, let's just practice the mob and then we'll reset. Everyone blue go.
Hi, Alkman.
Taunt boss.
And there's still a Gahuni up. Only 1 and 5.
Spread up.
Taunt boss.
Kill the
Stop casting Taunt Voice. Stop casting Taunt Voice.
Don't go in there.
Yeah, I think maybe a reason why the Gahuns didn't die is because I couldn't damage them.
3 or 4 people go blood host. It's just that there were too many again. Really need to stop getting chased down and people need to kill.
If you do get caught, you cannot be on orange, and you need to call for a dispel somewhere outside where all the Gahunis will be coming from. So be aware of that.
Also, if you see Gahunis zipping around, kill them, please. People can't do shit again instead of running than anything else.
Just focus down the weakest ones, obviously, because they'll be the oldest. They all need to die, so people can get to war.
Now, well, the older they are, the faster they are, so... Funny, in a mythic raid. No.
Did you reset already? I think I missed it.
Yep.
Ah, shit. I was reloading UI.
This is what happens when you have fun.
I'm terrible.
Ready again?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm ready. I'll just board up with my...
Ready.
I'm just trying to disable some add-ons, maybe it will increase FPS. I don't know what to do because it's barely playable for me at the moment. During like the lot of spells phase. Oh, I just try without weak auras, let's see. Heard it may help. Oh.
Gateway.
The weak auras uses the most memory out of all the other add-ons.
It depends on how many you have loaded.
Well, obviously, but the amount of we have, it will. I barely use any weak auras, and I'm using 20 mega.
Try disabling Raider-EU. That worked for me. Because it takes like 300 megabytes or something.
Yeah, Raider-EU is a tank.
I never use this add-on anyway, so yeah, I don't have it.
Raider-EU is for nerds.
Yeah, and we are not nerds, obviously.
Yeah. He says in a mythic raid.
Your tanks, you don't need a school.
Serious.
Especially Rag, he's a blood DK. 50% representation, 15 plus keys.
Just because we're good.
Yeah, OP.
Because you got it.
Nerd.
That's why they are getting nerfed, I think, in 8.1.5.
Bargain. Spread.
Dodge.
Watch all.
Ready.
Group 1 done.
Countered. Run away. Countered. Countered. It's ready for opposition. Countered. Countered.
3 go.
Win. Target. Spread.
And interrupt.
Watch all.
But first get
Throat tender. Can't.
Run out.
Okay.
Counter. Run away. Counter.
I think we had bad timing there, Chief.
Counter.
Okay, wipe it up.
Counter. Counter. 3.
Guys, be sure to only put it in when you see the visual cue from the week. This is the second time it happened to the same group.
Yeah, only if the protection is on, you put it in.
A condom joke, haha.
Well, the weak aura is the protection that it's not failing.
Reset position.
No protection is 100% effective.
Got like huge increase in FPS actually without V-Chorus, but it's not playable without V-Chorus like most of the time, so...
Might be a bug.
Gateway.
Just delete the Vectis one, we don't need it.
What previous tier stuff should not even load.
Yeah, not loaded weak aura shouldn't
Just delete the whole of
increase or
Uldir,
decrease his performance.
aside from Gahun.
No, like V-Chorus they're not loading during wrong encounters, so Vectis stuff not loaded during Gahun and vice versa, so...
I mean, you pretty much only need a stagger bar and the Gahun auras.
What? AMS doing physical damage.
Some people said that the AMS was gonna get nerfed and to only block physical. But it doesn't make any fucking sense because it's called anti-magic, not anti-physical.
Well, that's what everybody's problem with it was.
It will just be named Death Shell.
They actually listened for once.
There's nothing wrong with it, it's a good
No. Instead of nerfing magic damage for DKs, how about we buff them for other classes?
No.
Yeah, but that's not what Blizzard is doing. Blizzard is always nerfing shit.
They should just buff blood DKs and nerf everyone up.
Fun detected.
1.
What's that got to do with it?
What?
Rogues got so enough to harm.
Ready? Hold it.
Cool, one done.
She said.
Counter. Watch your feet. Run away. Troops is ready for opposition. Counter. Counter. Counter.
Bargain, we'll get in.
Fuck.
Group 3 go.
I didn't get friendly.
Yeah, I dropped just short.
Just wipe
Focus
it
on
after,
left.
wipe it after Raiders fucking bloodhole.
Wow.
Range.
At the beginning of
Stay
Uldir,
away from the right side at the beginning.
When you see spawns of Gahun coming out from a terror you just killed, can you get the fuck away? I don't understand why people are parked right beside newly spawned spawns. Explain the logic of waiting for them to literally wake up and eat you in.
Just give me a sec reloading, right? Yeah, we'll need to do serious cleanup on the weak chorus, it seems. Probably there is one somewhere there with like
Gateway.
massive amount of custom code with leaks or whatever, which is fucking up like this. But I never ever had this kind of problems in a raid before, ever. So I blame Blizzard. They made fucking shitty raid.
Is it just me or does Braga sound like a rogue?
Yeah, same for me.
Gateway.
Nothing new.
Since the start of the raid.
I sound like
Yeah.
Is that not his voice?
He's the real Terminator.
Exterminate. I am Iron Man.
Can you say where is she in a deep voice?
Where is what?
Where is she?
Where is she?
Ah. Oh.
What do you want to do?
We want to get to P2.
I mean with the voice.
I want to go to P3.
I want to go home.
4,
I want to go
3, 2, 1.
In game.
Bullshit.
I know how to go.
Spread.
Put it in.
Group 1 done.
Run away.
Iron bonnet. Counter.
All in for bargain.
3,
2, 3.
Spread.
And dodge.
Counter.
There's a laser on right side.
Watch your
A power matrix is ready for opposition.
Wipe it.
Counter.
Watch your
The tentacle I was talking about had not a single melee on it this. So I don't know what's changing. That sometimes we have 3, sometimes we have 1, sometimes we have 3,
Well,
and then sometimes we have.
after the dark bargain, I try to move away as far as possible because of orbs.
Well, one can run out into that corner.
Just take up right now, and then when we come back, actually try and do the fight properly. That'll make a nice change.
Also, Demona, if we get focused, we can't stand there because the Adat moon usually dies right before that. So we have to move away if we get focused.
You can try and put in 1 interrupt before you run around. You can run past him and interrupt it. You don't have to DPS it or stand there. We just need an interrupt on cooldown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Reset positions, although fruit is not still there.
I'm here.
Okay.
Gateway. Gateway. Gateway.
I think we need another cauldron, the last cauldron. Put down on the left.
There's still flask in the cauldron.
Take them all.
I'm back. Can you eat in flask, please?
Feels like parenting.
Parenting is much easier.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't.
1.
Bargain.
Dodge.
Run. Counter.
Group 1 done.
Counter.
Bargain all in.
3, 2, 1.
Group 3 go.
Spread.
Run out. Counter.
Dodge.
Counter. Watch your. Attention. Cavalry troops available. Counter.
Towards orange.
All on Lauren. Go.
Run. Tranquility.
4 seconds. Someone else go down the ring. I'll throw it on this.
Okay, go group 1.
Dispel me. Finish the spawns. Spread everyone.
Taunt boss.
Boils.
Taunt boss.
Stack towards blue.
All on blue. Stack up.
Taunt boss. 1.
Spread out again. Get to your sides. Boils. Burn the ad.
Taunt boss.
Take the boss. Spread.
Wave.
Take the ad.
Melee, take this. Boil.
Taunt boss. Targeted.
Kill the spawn.
Taunt boss.
Next group.
Start grouping up.
Next group goes.
Watch your step.
Feast.
Everyone into the feast.
Sorry for that.
I'm just gonna reset.
Did we not have the group 1 go again?
I just clicked the portal, then you reset it. So.
Oh, we had Necro.
I died, so.
Yeah, at that point, we need an external or on rank. So the moment he goes above 10 stacks, he needs something. So let's have one of reset position. So let's have one of the healers do that. I'm ready.
I'll call for it if I need it. It's just that I was tanking him for too long.
Yeah, well, we want to be safe. So 10 stacks the moment you get it, call. We're ready to reset.
Gateway.
This time I was there, so I was there like when the orb spawns. So Timing was okay. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Also, we had a mind control this time because of a bursting ball. If you know you can't soak, just get away from it as far as possible.
If you can't soak, go towards melee.
People can only run so far, and if you don't help out, then you will soak it.
Isn't like only 2 people closest getting soaked? Or closest.
Braga, did you not put down your transcend?
Probably did.
Okay, why are you standing there then?
Wait till he starts.
Oh! I'm an idiot.
It's alright.
Stamina? Intellect?
Man, you admitted that. You are ill.
Yeah, I'm ill and I'm still not standing in every orb known.
Should be Sigma often. Sorry for wishing that onto you.
Hey, I'm sick, but I still play better than
You got killed by Gahoon.
at 17 stacks. I got killed by a Gahoon.
I don't know if that's your skill or the class that's broken.
Bronchi's offline, so we're not going.
If you want to give him shit, tell him he's in mind control 3.
Who? Boss?
You.
I've been mind control once.
Been mind controlled 3 times.
No, once.
Yes, you have.
No, once. Twice was Braga. You're not paying much attention.
Certainly am. I was the one killing you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's right. The raid leader's getting careful. It's the first time I heard that bullshit. Bug.
Run out.
Put it in. Put it in.
One done.
Watch orb. Counter. Run away. Counter. A power matrix is ready for acquisition. Falling back. Counter.
Bargain, all in.
Counter. 3, 2, 1.
Spread.
And dodge.
Next is your.
Counter. Counter. Watch orb. Counter. 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 Switch down. Counter. AOE incoming.
Kill Braga.
You have to kill me. With all this said.
Diabolic sword.
4 seconds. Put down one cheek.
As with you. Ring of peace. Tranquility.
Prison.
Run away. Revival. Ring of peace.
I went to shut us. Jesus.
Run away.
Reset it, please. Even if someone is on orange, for some reason has the debuff, healers, please don't dispel it.
Well, it's
Like-
going to time off in a few seconds anyway, so... if
Well,
we
then
just-
you need to call that person out and say, get out. Like, we
No,
need...
that person needs to take personal responsibility. And
Yes,
not
yes,
jump
yes. I know. I'm
debuff
sorry. I didn't
on.
mean you to call it out. That person should take personal responsibility. If you have the debuff, you need to run out towards some Gahunis or out of the circle and call for a debuff or a dispel.
It's just because Braga got mind control and we missed his ring of peace. And the ads reached the main raid.
No, but there was one person before that was standing in with it, so that person got dispelled in there.
Well, by now, people should know. If you have Blood Host, you shouldn't be running in.
Everyone on their reset positions?
By the way, is it possible? And I guess not that we have a Ring of Peace on the second peg.
Gateway. Gateway.
Bargain, I mean.
They are using it. That's why it was on cooldown.
Gateway.
Because if the tentacles die right as the bargain comes in, it happens that people get infected.
If I drop pants, I will be even more distracted, guys. That's not gonna work.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Good.
Counter. Counter.
Group on them.
Counter. Counter.
Come back for it, or help.
Bug.
Interrupt left.
Counter. Die by the sword. Countered.
Stunned, did that work? Yeah.
Thank you.
Countered. 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 Countered.
Kinda should have the thing in
Countered.
Group failed.
That
Wipe it
failed.
up.
Countered.
3, 2,
Back up and down.
one boss. Switch down. Watch all.
Do you want me to just say it on here?
No, as I got it, I sent you my message and I threw it in.
Did you say? It sounded like you said you sent your mom a message.
No, I never do that.
Well, if you die up on the orb ramps or you can't do the orb ramps for whatever reason, just call out. Because then we don't continue, I guess. Or can't do group 2, for example, and then somebody can call a wiper and help. It saves time that way.
Reset.
Gateway.
Oh, we're not missing a lock from the left.
Gateway. Gateway.
That would imply I've been sick for a week, though. And I haven't.
No, it
Well,
takes a
you've
time
been partying for a
for an
week.
infection to spread in your body.
The faster we can run the orbs, the better, so please try and speed it up. Because the longer that phase is, the stronger the terrorists get, and the more damage they do, the more people they kill.
That's most likely the problem after the Dark Bargain, when we have to debuff and they have to debuff. So focus on...
I'm ready.
Those that were in the Dark Bargain.
We should be focusing down the terrors with Dark Bargain, because they take increased damage. At least for the range.
There's a repair next to the feast where my red glaives are.
But that one was going for Poco, I think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bug. Spread.
Watch orb.
Thing. Group 1 done.
Counter. Counter.
Run away.
Ready for opposition. Counter.
Watch orb.
Counter.
Back, come back.
3, 2,
Bar.
1.
Group 3.
Spread.
Run out.
Counter. Counter.
Run.
Get close to that terror.
Run away.
Counter. Counter.
Hold on, Art. Go.
Run.
G, can you do the next one?
Low group 4.
That is an FPS killer.
Spread out, everyone. Get to your sides.
Attention. Enemy power matrix is available.
Taunt boss.
Boils.
Next group.
Taunt boss.
Step up to blue.
Taunt boss.
Stuck on blue, everyone.
Bloodfeast. 1.
Spread.
Taunt boss.
Take the boss.
Wave soon.
Burn the out.
Casting.
Spread. Take the out. Spread.
Need one back to soak. Fumbles, you get mind control.
Blue boil, stack up on blue. Heal me, for fuck's sake.
Yes.
I think you called. Did the previous group got the orb? Because there was no orb here to carry at all.
It takes some time for it to
So
spawn.
we was probably a bit too early here, so I could like counter burst a little bit more before coming. And also my rolls wasn't cool.
Yeah, we can call when the orb spawns. And you will, yeah, I think it's fine if Bragg staggers it up a bit with going up, because I think you will still be waiting up there to put the orb in, because we want the ad to spawn from the blood pool. So yeah, we might have been leaving Bragg alone a bit too early. Reset position.
The problem is it will be slow for me to get from boss to red, because I don't want to use my rolls, because I will need them up there. So just
It's fine if it's slow, because we don't need that group to be done fast. You will still have to wait. So.
Need some fucking healing. All I got was hot.
I find from the things.
Gateway.
Oh yeah, Gahoon hits like a fucking truck, even without stacks. So yeah.
Gateway.
Yeah, at that point the stacks were hurting a bit, so I think it took everyone's attention.
A new place to see.
Also, let's not forget about the boils. They need to be soaked. Like, I was alone on one in the back, and even though Zambles was like 10 or 15 yards away from, not 10, like 20, 30 yards away from it, he was still the nearest. And that was on Moon, mind you, so around Moon and Skull. We have our quadrants, so please let's stick to it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bug.
Counter.
Run away. Run out.
Group 1 done.
Counter.
Run away.
Counter.
Bargain.
3,
Group 3.
2,
Counter.
1. Run away.
There's a Cahoon following.
Counter.
Oh, I've lost out. My teleport is vanished.
Split.
Switch down. Watch your
Gateway. Gateway.
Also, there's something to think about when you get the orbs. Just before they run out, try and move a bit so you sidestep the creep that spawns under you, so you never get slowed and you don't get that 20k or 30k damage. I see a lot of people just running and dropping their debuff and staying in it. Just before the last second, keep moving so you run out of the slow and you can go back to dodging and interrupt. Getting 1 or 2 ticks of that creep debuff can actually kill you, especially if you have a beam on you. So it's unneeded damage, and it's avoidable damage.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wire ranged on the
Watch orb.
2 quantum.
Run away. Watch orb.
Countered. Countered.
Bargain, move in.
3, 2.
3, go.
Spread.
Can you stop that late? Nope.
But I kicked wrong target. He got cast off.
Oh, it was 20 orbs
Can
again.
I ask all the ranged, after they had gotten their first gift debuff, to not be anywhere near a star? Like, go towards purple, go towards moon, go towards blue. We don't want you to go diagonally to the left or to the right. We want you to go to the back. Melee have it hard as is, and we really cannot have anyone.
Repair hammer is still up.
Just take your position that you take after Gahoon is there for P2. Not any other position. Your same quadrant for P2.
Gateway. Gateway. Gateway.
There's one by the feast and there's one in the back. How long did they stay up? Do you know?
I think like 10-15 minutes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Counter. Switch. Running. Counter.
Ready? Put it in.
Group 1 done.
Counter. Enemy power matrix. Counter. Iron bar. Counter.
Bargain all in.
There's an orb, Orn chasing.
Coming down right side. Like off the ramp down in the middle.
Counter. Enemy power matrix. Watch your.
Watch your.
Counter. Counter. Run away. Counter. Watch your. Counter.
All on orange.
Don't go to the orange scaffold as well. Try and go in now.
Fumbles, you're infested. Okay.
Run.
Forward, go.
Kill the ads.
Yeah. Spread.
Spread out, get your quadrants.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Next group.
Start stacking towards blue.
On blue, everyone. Now.
Target you.
Spread.
Taunt boss.
I got boss. Kill the ad. Stay spread.
Stop casting. Taunt boss. Stop casting. Taunt boss.
Need some help at the back.
Kill the spawn.
Take the stacks off of Necro.
Taunt boss.
Let's start stacking.
Boss is down. That's gone.
Blood beast 2.
Resetted, boss is down. Just reset.
I fucking died.
Got it.
Come on. I just outed him up when you got it off from me. Right.
I tried to taunt it as well.
15 other people did too.
I absolutely hate not having long arm of the law.
There's definitely a difference in running the orb on the left hand and the right hand, because my tactic for doing it on the right hand side just does not work for the left hand side whatsoever. Once I changed it up properly, it just works absolutely fine. It's almost like the left hand side is longer than the right hand side by a couple of steps, like 2 or 3 yards or something.
Let's reset.
Gateway.
Well, I got no healing for some time.
You cannot be standing in blighted ground, ever.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing it.
Well, I only see leech from him. I don't see drain life, and you do have.
I can't use drain life when I'm running.
When
Just
you're what?
when you're attacking the. Yeah, okay. He died. Big deal. Right over it.
I had to run from blue.
Yes,
to my
okay,
position.
it's fine.
And again,
It's fine, boss. Don't worry about it. We don't need to overanalyze every death, otherwise we'd be here all day.
Well, we need
Just
to have
don't do it.
our portal. People who put our portals, they need to be alive throughout the fight. Warlocks are one of the most.
Yes, and I'm sure he knows that, but it's not like he died on purpose and said, "Hey, I'm gonna die this try and fuck." Was the ad? You move in after the wave as melee to go and kill it, just to be on the safe side, because the overlap is always the same. The ad will spawn, and a few seconds later there's gonna be a wave. So either you go straight on it if you're certain you can spread in time, or you wait for the wave then move on it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knocking back. Run. Watch orb.
Ready for the game?
Group 1 done.
Countered. Iron bar. Countered. Countered.
Back.
Countered. 3, 2, 1.
Where 3 go?
Okay. Spread.
Counter. Run. Counter.
There's one going following up left.
What counter? Attention. A new power matrix is counter. Run away. Watch your switch date. Counter.
Alright.
How do you win?
Okay.
Tranquility.
Group 4 go.
Spread out, everyone. Get to your quadrants.
Spread means spread. Don't run into people.
Oils.
Next group.
Why is there 4 people on
Start
boil?
stacking.
Only 2 people per boil.
Stack on blue, everyone.
Torn boss. 1.
Spread. Boils.
Torn boss.
I got boss.
Stealth caster.
Wave.
Burn the ad. Got the ad. Got him.
Wave.
Spawn.
We've got mind control.
Next.
Got the boss.
We lost a warlock as well.
All in the Try it again.
Does that mean you can't finish the run?
He can finish. He can finish without
Boils. Stern.
Wait, I'm not.
Wave soon.
Stop casting.
Oh, what's the what now?
Stop casting.
We had no one soak a boil at purple or orange.
Hey.
And there was a boil on blue. And I was actually standing near that boil. But I was still the nearest one to the one at purple or orange. So we did make this clear. If your weakcore is saying I'm soaking, that means you have to be on the lookout for the boil. And only when you see two people at it, you can say, oh, okay, I can soak the next one.
3, 2,
You should even check that it says I am soaking over there. If it says I'm not soaking or I can't soak, then get over there. If you like looking at it is you need to look at what they're saying as well.
Also, we cannot have 4 people at one boil. Like, if there's a wave that's gonna happen, you're all gonna... Let's discipline ourselves to only go to the boils that don't have 2 people on them. Reset positions.
Yes, we made progress. We got the beam. Just need to have everyone alive when it happens. The people who already soaked should be as far away from balls as possible. You can't have people getting mind control though.
Well, you're still gonna get mind control even if you didn't soak the previous. If you're still the closest one to both of them.
Oh, you shouldn't be closest to 2 at once.
Yeah, you shouldn't. That means because we had no one on that other side of the room with orange and purple. Let me check whose quadrant is that. Do people know who needs to stand? So that's Diamond, that's Humbag, Ming Cho, OK Man, Kilak, Fruit, and Raziel need to be on that side of the room. The melee to the melee, of course, and the range to the ranged.
I have been changed on the note that is in RT to star with Necrorax, Brag,
Oh, because you're going to the left, I guess. Yeah. So we'll get... We'll get Health Club to Diamond as well. Because he's running right, he shouldn't be moved.
Well, we must have missed him.
Yeah, I'm not in any of the group.
Why didn't you ask?
I've just been going to Diamond side in.
So, and even if some of the notes are not correct, if you're running left side, you should be Moon or Star. If you're running right side, you should be Diamond. If you see that you're Moon and you're running right side, then tell us, because that's a mistake on our side.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch orb.
Putting group on done.
Watch orb. Power matrix can now be collected. Counter. Counter. Counter.
Group 3.
3.
Bargain. Spread.
Watch all. Watch all. Counter. Run away. Counter.
Keep dodging, don't run into your own orbs.
Into orange.
Watch your feet. Tranquility. Ring of peace. Run.
Can you throw down the second one sheet?
Illidas, get out. You're infested. Dispel him.
Spread out, finish the ads.
I need the one closest to melee kill. Shoot.
Spread.
Ooh.
To your side.
Next group.
Don't run to the boil if there's 2 people.
Stack on blue, every.
Blood fist. 1. Torn boss.
Take the Stay spread. Kill the
Stop casting.
Wave.
Torn boss.
moving around.
There's one in the back. Soap.
Stop casting.
Keep next for that.
Kill the spot. Stack on blue.
Go to Hooney.
Taunt boss.
Put it in
External.
Casting. Run away.
Ready.
Do it.
I got routed, didn't get there.
Okay, reset the bomb.
There are a whole lot of people attacking the Hoon as ranged instead of the worms that pop out of the big ad. As melee, we physically can't attack these because it puts a massive patch of corruption on the ground. So please try to kill those as soon as possible, because when we have the blood feast right afterwards, people are going to get some Gahuni if you don't.
Does anyone else see Illidas as paper tank on Skada?
I see him.
Get ready for reset.
Gateway. Gateway.
Could say it's detailed.
Wow.
Gateway.
Because no one really uses it anymore.
What the hell?
Was he a pirate?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Countered.
Ready, put it in.
Group 1 done.
Watch all. Watch all. Switch.
Countered. Power matrix is available. Countered.
Countered. 2.
Group 3 go.
Watch all. Run.
Keep dodging.
Countered. Attention. Countered. Available. Countered. Light. Run away. Countered.
Watch all.
Countered. Countered.
Oh my god. Oh, that just went to hell.
Light.
Get on orange.
Spirit Walker. Commanding shout. Ring of Peace at 68. Ring of Peace. Die by the sword. Ring of Peace.
Spread out. There's 2 left. Finish them.
Spread.
Someone needs to take OK Mon's place in group 2 if we get to it.
Just resin. Stay spread.
You're not able to put the orb.
No, I just totally fucked up.
Okay.
Resetting.
4.
There's a hammer up by the big glowy moon.
Gateway. Gateway. Gateway.
Damn it. I need to get this add-on because it's hilarious. And I also will have to top DPS so people will see the name.
May we have Hellstones, please?
We don't have a warlock.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready for the
Group 1 done.
Counter. Run away. Counter. Watch your counter. Run out. Counter. Run.
Brazil does.
Counter.
Group 3 go. I sold my orb.
Switch down. Counter.
Proud of you.
Run out. Counter. Spirit Walker.
Wow, this is crazy.
Come on, let's see those interrupt.
Run away. Counter.
Ow! I was out. I swear.
This isn't gonna work. I was dead too.
Let's wipe it.
That'll work.
Counter.
No, Broggett's dead too, and we don't have a res, so just...
Well, I managed to solo my orb. Might as well use the last 30 minutes for some science.
Did you say science?
Science.
Science.
Science. Yeah, I'll try next time as well. I'll still need OK Man just to be there for support for the first few tries.
Hammer's still up on me.
And to be honest, OK Man, maybe you can solo it as well. Oh no, you're not solo.
Gateway. Gateway.
Oh, all these heals. Because it seems the lock teleport does the same, like the monk transcendence. Then even when you're rooted, you can just teleport to it.
Is this lock cheese?
What?
I thought only monks did that.
What?
It wouldn't be a fight if warlocks couldn't cheese something.
Warlocks leave for cheap.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Target.
Switch down.
Spread.
Run out.
Ready for the in.
Group 1 done.
Iron Bomb.
Watch orb. Run away.
Counter.
Watch orb.
Counter. Counter. A power matrix is ready for acquisition.
Knocking back. Run out.
Counter.
3, 2.
Target.
Watch orb.
spread.
Counter. Watch your.
Wow.
Counter.
Oh.
Well, I soloed my orb again.
Right, just all you have to do is you have to look at the corpses, and we're all in the exact same place. Like if you get an orb on you, why are you following everyone else that gets an orb on them too? You run in opposite directions. You don't follow each other and hold hands. You have to be aware of where people are standing. Well, yes, that's obvious, because melee are just used to standing completely.
Reset positions.
Gateway. Gateway. Gateway.
I like that, Hammer.
All it takes is one person not paying attention getting hit by a stray orb from something, and then it fucks everyone else.
I'm eating num num.
Five, four, three, two, one. Switch down. Counter. Run out. Counter. Run. Counter.
Group on done.
Iron bar. Watch your. Counter. Watch your. Attention.
Back.
Counter.
Bargain all in.
Counter. 3, 2, 1. Switch.
Spread out.
Counter.
It's yours.
I can't.
Watch your.
Attention. A new power matrix is available.
Switch down.
Oh well. This is getting worse, not better, to be fair, the phase 1.
Reset position.
Some annoying fight just because we're wasting so much time to reset and it's so tedious.
Do we have a lock volunteer who wants to learn how to solo on the right side?
Fruit wanted to.
Main shells put a repair on the
Gateway. Gateway.
Yeah, I've been doing left.
Gateway.
Boss doesn't need to learn everybody. This just in. He was born
He is
ready.
in second place. He's who I pass it to in the second part.
Yep. In the spreadsheet it's in orbs P2. So Illidaz passes to Fumbles, Raziel passes to Vought. Because we're not sure if they will have their meta for that. Probably they won't have their meta.
You do not need to learn not to stand in shit. It's easy. You don't need to learn not to hit every orb you see. It's easy. You don't need to learn to interrupt torment. It's easy.
Easy.
Hey, the last one I actually do.
The back, sorry.
You don't need to kill Gahoon. It's easy.
Easy.
It's easy not to enslave people to level their heart to 38.
Führer.
3, 2, 1.
I said hard.
3, 2, 1. Counter. Watch your
Putting it. Group on down.
counter. Run away. Counter, counter, counter. Run. Tricks cannot be collected. Looking good. Counter, counter.
Bargain all in.
3, 2, 1, run.
Spread out.
Run out. Counter. Counter. Knocking back. Counter. Counter. Counter.
Maybe not. Nice, nice.
Watch your run away. Counter.
Be sure to reset your transcendence, killer.
Yeah, I will need to.
Hold on, orange.
Ouch. Shit on orange.
Ring of peace. Run.
Push to the left.
Yeah. Kill them all.
I need one of them dead.
And spread. No splashes.
Spread out, everyone get to your quadrants.
And people still splash.
Foil.
Next group.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Blue.
Stack on blue, everyone.
Blood.
Spread.
Taunt boss.
Help with these foils.
Kill the ad. Stay spread.
Stop casting. Taunt boss.
Got the buff.
Stop casting.
You want to call? One person on call.
Stop casting. Taunt boss.
Excellent, stacking up.
I got him. Go.
Next group, go.
One blue. Everyone in the red. Kill the spawns ranged. Red again.
Stop casting.
Need
Like,
healing,
yeah.
like.
Heal external. Get the fuck off the tank.
Dead.
Torrent force. Stop casting.
I'm sorry. There, put it in.
Reset the boss after. Just keep people alive. This is a lot of damage. The healers.
Healer kill.
And now you see that ad. It's gonna die, and we need to kill the Gahoonies during this little beam.
Sorry, but I got no healing for 10 seconds or something like that. And I had a Gahoon on me.
Afik, why is Braga getting there before you when he's tanking the...
Right now he got there before me because I cannot use my roll to get up on the platform, otherwise I will not. And I will be too far for my transcendence.
Okay, we will call a bit earlier for for group 1 to start running.
Yes, because we need that all done
And I think
much faster.
Did we have a third cast from the first one? Because it seemed to have died a bit more slowly.
Do you want to solo it from now on, Demona?
Yes, I'll solo it.
Cool.
Yes, we're making progress. We just gotta make that last orb running a bit quicker, so I don't get pummeled by Cocoon. Use a 20 stack.
Nice one, boss. I like your name.
Wouldn't it be better, since we are really quick on doing the first orb, if me and if group 5 would go before the feed, since we should get the stacks off after the next one anyway?
Well, if they can survive. With the... how many stacks will they have? 2 or 3?
Two or 3, depending on if we soak bursting balls or not.
No, bursting balls don't give you a thing, do they? They don't. They just give you the other debuff. Well, we can, if that's gonna... I mean, I was just going by what Fat Boss said, but obviously we can just have other groups.
Because that's like half a minute delay on the orbs.
But are we, how long will Bragg need to stay up there and wait then?
No, it's not Bragg then. Bragg is down. We'll just have group 5, sorry. Group 5 just go up and do their orb.
Yeah, because when group 4 finishes, we have like half a minute or 40 seconds before the next group goes.
Yeah.
But we don't want to be finished too early either, because we need the second blood feast.
Yeah, we want to have Braga's and Athic's orb done just as the ad spawn. But our timing seemed to be a bit different than the ones from the video. So we can try with group 5 actually going right away.
Sure.
And then, I don't know, who do we have aside from group 1 clear their stack?
There's group 1 and group 5, there's no one else, I think.
It's just the tanks. The only problem with that is that the ad's gonna literally be nothing.
Well, that's good if the ad is nothing, because we killed it way too slowly last turn. Okay, let's try with only group 1 and the tank, the other tank, soak in that first blood.
Because the reason why I mentioned this is that we would have at least an extra healer down there, and it would be easier to manage the blood feast, because Bragg and Attic could go after the blood feast when everyone has to stack. I think that one comes up around that time.
Well, you can try it, but your side's gonna be fine because it's you and you can heal fruits, but Brunchy and Hammer will have no healing, so hopefully they survive and don't die.
Well,
if we just get hot.
Well, Hamu can still clear, right? Because he's the catcher. Bronchi will not be able to, but Hamu you can still clear. And Fruit as well, you can still clear, while Ming and Bronchi go
Like
for...
the patches up there are no issue for the left side group 5. We don't take damage from them.
Okay, so let's try that way with no pause in between.
Isn't the balanced trade a very good off healer?
If they have a restoration affinity.
Well, I run Resto Affinity, so I can do some healing on myself, yes, if needed.
It's fine, you're still gonna clear the stacks, because you're gonna jump up the thing. We only don't know if Bronchi can survive.
So I don't run...
4, 3, 2...
No, you still run when group 1.
You still run it, it's just that they run it quicker. You might have to go sooner. We'll see. Bargain. Spread.
Group 1 done.
Counter. Counter. Iron Box. Remove all users from the left collectors. Counter. Counter.
Bargain all in.
3, 2, 1. Counter.
Spread out.
Which we go?
Sure.
Counter. Counter. Life. Counter. Counter. A partner is ready for opposition. Counter away. Counter. Counter. AOE incoming.
All on orange.
Put a ring. Closer.
Run. Ring of peace.
Good. Spread out. Get to your quadrants.
Careful not to splash.
So group 2 is going immediately?
Yeah.
Oh, 40, okay.
Taunt burst.
Oils.
Next group.
Go, Bronchi, go.
Go group 5. Blue.
All on blue. Stack.
Out, only group 1. Ball in the back.
Spread. Kill the air.
Stop tossing.
Next group?
Go Braga.
Taunt burst. Stop casting.
Let's finish the air.
Taunt burst.
No,
Stack on blue.
Who needs range?
All in the right. External.
Spread.
Oh no. There's a...
Yeah, we needed to kill that ad, which was smaller this time. We need to kill it quickly.
It didn't happen at all.
No, it did not.
So, and also...
Yeah, once Braga pulls it away, the damage almost stops.
What that
Also,
means,
like-
nobody's focused.
How were you doing with HP, Bronchi? It was getting really close for me.
I was fine on HP.
Okay, good.
Okay, reset.
Gateway. Gateway.
So while I was running, after the ad died, it was slow running through the
Gateway.
pool, but right after I went off the pool, somebody splashed and I got
Well,
thrown
Chi and
back
I
in.
were soaking a boil that was there.
Yeah, and you ran
Yeah.
into us.
There was a boil, yeah, and I got splashed back into the shit.
Resets are done.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three,
Spread out.
Group 1 done.
Run out. Counter. Eruption. Run away. Counter. Counter. A new power matrix can now be collected. Run. Counter. Counter.
All in for bargain. Spread.
Group 3 go.
Countered. Countered. Spirit Walker.
I have Spawn chasing me up on the right.
Countered. Icebound. Countered. Power matrix can now be collected. Countered.
Of 1,000 maws begin.
Countered. Countered.
AOE incoming.
All on orange.
Please clear the area. Tranquility. Ring of peace.
Okay, you got infest. Clear.
Ring of
Got.
peace.
Necro, get out.
Ring of peace.
Rag, you have infest.
No, I'm on top of them.
I need the one in the far left back killed. It's gonna follow me up the ramp.
Spread out.
Spread out.
Eruption.
Still need it killed.
You'll die.
Thank you.
Get to your sides.
Attention, a new power matrix is available.
Iron Band.
2 in the back. They're soaked. It's fine.
Yeah, no fear.
Fear, no, he's dead.
Been dead for ages.
No orb this time, I'm afraid.
Okay, reset it. So we can get another try.
Rot runs through your veins.
Don't
Atoms
boss.
Okay, Fruit, do you wanna try and solo group 2 on the right? So we just need to try it. No need to change macros or anything. We'll do it over Discord for group 2. So Codis and Health Club can stay down.
I failed yesterday 2 times.
What did you say?
I failed yesterday 2 times.
You tried it on heroic and he didn't manage.
Okay. Well, it's either you or Voss. I just want to see because I think we are missing like 3 seconds of to get all the good overlaps. So if we had that soaked by a solo circle. Well, Voss, do you want to try? I heard you didn't need learning.
Sure.
Okay, so go to the right and put your teleport just before the console, where you need to put the orb in.
Gotta reset then again.
Yep.
Where do I pack my portal?
You do the same, because we'll still need you in group. Oh right, we're having in group 5, so it's better if you actually stay there. You do whatever you have.
Is Voss's portal
Voss, you need to be
there
on the
going
right to
to
put
be-
your stuff.
Is that going to be screwing him up for doing it in our group in the second part on the left?
Well, we will have Health Club to help you, but we're just doing this for the first phase to see how fast it goes.
Which one am I doing?
You're doing second with me, so I'll just call Voss. Go to the orb.
Where do I put my gateway down though?
Your gateway is here.
Gateway.
Okay.
Because Fruit puts his gateway at the start, right?
No.
Gateway.
Okay, it doesn't. It's fine still. You put it in the middle, kinda. I don't see it.
This is at the start.
Yeah, it is at the start, Fruit. Why are you doing
Yeah,
that?
I meant not over the platform.
No. Yeah, it's doesn't matter. We just burning rush to.
Gateway.
Okay. So I think it's worth a try. So Health Club and Codis, you're staying down for group 2. No, you. Okay.
Who's next?
Chi and Illidan. So whenever I say group 3 go, I always say it, so no need for a macro on your. Right, yeah.
Boss, you ready?
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Counter.
Run. Run out.
Counter.
Weapon.
Run out.
Okay, Voss, start running with full health.
Counter.
Run away. Watch all.
Counter. Counter.
Your gateway disappeared.
Counter. Counter.
Oakman, come help me get Voss's gateway.
I assume because he went too far.
Sorry.
Counter.
I did it though.
Counter.
Run out.
Yeah, you did it. I couldn't do it without your
Counter.
portal.
Countered.
Oh,
Watch all.
it was worth a try. We'll get
Run away.
everything down by tomorrow. We'll have Voss in group.
I said I don't need to learn it. Nobody believed me.
You're dead.
Countered.
Well, because that's how we. Oh, that.
Because everybody else needs it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get it down tomorrow because. Yeah, he won't be doing it. We'll, as I said, we will get it down by tomorrow. Everything's gonna be in the spread.
Thanks for the raid.
Thanks for raid.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers, folks. See you tomorrow.
See you later.
I see a portal, but it's from a mage. I don't know if I should trust it.
Never trust a mage portal.